Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Now, at the end of last episode, we ground the German Ottoman assault to a goddamn halt. I mean, we lost all of our Polish holdings over here, and they started pushing out through East Prussia, but we did manage to stabilize our land, partially with the help of the Baltic Fleet here. They've been bombarding the German positions left and right, and it, okay. It's like they just had us, I was like, oh, there's nothing going on. They just had to launch 9 attacks. All right, so let's go through these. Let's see, this one should be perfectly fine. Yeah, we're good there. This could possibly, no, we should be good here. Yeah, they're falling out. How are we doing here? This area is where we've fallen back the most recently, but we got a lot of our organization back. We should have good defense modifiers here. Ooh, there's a big stacking penalty in here is what's problematic for me. So let's take some of the units that are least adept at fighting right now and have them redeploy elsewhere to reduce some of that stacking penalty. Stacking penalty 16%. That's not nearly as bad. I can eat that easily. I'm not used to there being a stacking penalty because I've been playing Black Ice for so long where there basically isn't one. 24% here, but we need the troops there. There pretty much is not a stacking penalty. Oh, and would you look what happened there? I was speeding ahead, not realizing we actually lost a province. So the options are to counterattack or fall back to more defensive positions. I mean, they can hit this one from 3 sides. They can hit this one from 3 sides. I think defending right here is going to be a better idea. So let's take 2 divisions and move them up here. Let's retreat. Let's take 3 divisions and move them there. 2 divisions and move them there. I'm hesitant to counterattack right now, considering we haven't fully upgraded our army yet. There's still some people who are lacking in artillery. There are people who are lacking in modern equipment. So we're going to work on that for a little while before we do this. It's a very, it's a difficult choice. Do I want to counterattack or defend a new defensive line? Defending a new defensive line means I need to rebuild trenches, but this is an easier spot to defend. Ooh, what do we got here? Decision available. But I have no idea what that says. Initially designed as a civilian aircraft, this would make a most capable bomber. Should we seize them and put them to military use? Interesting. Okay. So, did it give me an air force? It gave me 1 tactical bomber. Where is the nearest airfield that I can use? I don't want to hit that button because for some reason hitting the air map mode tends to make the game crash. Oh, there's not one in Riga. I don't see any of them anywhere close to the front, honestly. Which means we would need to... I don't plan on ever giving up this city right here, so why don't we put an air base in there? They're cheap and quick to build, so... And what is our range on this guy? Let's see... Does it say on here? I don't see it on here. Oh well. We have... no way he's going to be able to fly that far. No. Alright, maybe if I zoom in, it won't cause the game to crash. Okay, there we go. I see none available anywhere near the front. Alright. We can work with that still. Is it still just the coastline here? It is. So let's reduce the stacking penalty here by taking a couple units out. So let's see, stacking penalty 10%. We could take one more guy out to completely reduce the stacking penalty there. We need to take care of our descent, which means consumer goods needs to go up to a bigger level. That's the only problem we have. The rest of these guys they're getting their organization back. And they're actually making some progress there. But if they do go in there, we'll counterattack. I'm pretty set on that. Let's wear them out. I don't know. That's a pretty strong attack right there. And we don't seem to be doing a whole lot of wearing them out. No, but we'll counterattack. Don't worry. I'm not as concerned about it now as I was before. Not nearly as concerned. I'd love to get those bombers in there. Start blasting away at them, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. Let's actually move our cavalry around. So we did lose there. But we can wait for them to move in. Let's do this. Let's move 2 units here. A little disappointed there, but the line is remarkably stable. We did give up some provinces, like we talked about, but not really that big of a deal. We're digging back in. And we found ourselves more defensible areas. Hopefully we don't give away any more spots that cause our freaking unity to plummet any further south. Oh, wow. He's way out of range, isn't he? So you need to get up here. Oh, one division's holding out there. Just one division. Well, they're not attacking, so I'm not too worried about it. That's like the phrase of the day. I'm not worried about it. Probably should be. Yes, we did. Okay. They're continuing their attacks here, but what we can do is try to slow them down like this. Like this. Support attack there. Really hit them from the sides and give ourselves a chance to solidify those positions. How do they have a width of 11 when I only have a width of 8? When I'm the one attacking from multiple sides? Color me confused. Alright, so we're gonna run through their organization at least. There we go, starting to do the trick now. I'm actually thinking this is a good spot to, maybe not necessarily to keep this spot, but at least wear their units out. Like, who's this guy? I'm assuming that's somebody in here. Yeah, he's right here. Let's have him sit back and focus more on the defense. Well, we're almost done here, so let's do this. HQ unit, get out of there. Now these guys can focus on the defense, and they should be fine. So let's do that. Let's counterattack with 3 infantry divisions, or 2 infantry divisions, 3 cavalry. Yeah, we should get through there pretty easily. How are things going over here? Pretty stable. Lines are thickly defended and stationary. It's like luck. That's this one right here, right? It's the only place where it's a little hairy, but looks like some of the German units are about to crack. We do have reinforcements where they got 1 reinforcement there. What about this guy? Oh, that's their cavalry. He must have a lot more upgrades than this guy. Yeah, this guy hasn't gotten his last infantry upgrades in. That's why they're not as good. Cavalry's about to fall out. Infantry. There we go. Oh, they're putting more people into the attack, though, so it's a little hairy. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll move back in there. If we could defend it, we can hold it. We got more in there than they do, so we should be fine. When are you going to arrive? January 3rd. That's a couple days out still. I don't like that. Let's see, I've got 4. They've got 3 attacking. And now they've got 4, and I've got 3. Oh, and that's not a defensible position right there. Not super thrilled about this. I expected that defensive battle to go a lot better. I think they've just been filtering in more and more and more and more units. And mine have been falling out. But this guy's almost there. 52, 40. Alright, we won. Timely intervention of reinforcements. That was a bloody offensive right there. Oh, and this one looking pretty gross too. Looks like we took it, and then they counterattacked. I'm finding this a little bit more of a casual playthrough than other ones have been before. Just kind of seeing what happens, doing what we can. Not really paying attention to the casualties or anything like that. I mean, I could turn those back on, the like after-action reports. Why don't we actually do that? Let's see, message settings and combat. Let's see. Should be in here somewhere. This is pop-up. We'll pause the game. Displayed in the log. They displayed as a pop-up. Units is attacked by the enemy. Don't necessarily care if that one's on there. Air units is attacked. Navies is attacked. Lost control of a province. You can turn that one off. Land battle is over. We'll get that one. We'll leave that one on. Oh, we're not saving. We'll leave that one on. So when a battle ends, we'll get it. We'll get the after-action report on it. All right, the infantry is showing up. Hopefully, again, we'll be able to hold this. Only battle going right now. They have their upgrades. Looks like they do. The Germans are counterattacking with their stormtroopers. We've seen the 2nd Stormtrooper Division very often in combat. Oops. Actually wanted to leave that up. Got another big run of artillery coming. And why don't we go take a real quick peek. Oh, and we're done with our descent. So let's... there we go. So let's just scoot in here. The garrisons could get it if we wanted to. We accidentally gave it to some artillery, or some cavalry before, but I wasn't going to micromanage taking that away. It's coming in down here. So, let's take a look at what we got going down here. The Ottoman forces have been pushed back just a little bit. Not much, though. Somebody suggested taking my cavalry army and putting them down here and going, they'll blow through right into Anatolia and overrun the Ottoman Empire. This is all mountains and hills and bad terrain and rivers and stuff like that. Just moving anybody anywhere down here is awful to try to do. The only reason we made any progress at all is because they basically gave up land. They just didn't have any troops in there and we walked in and seized it. Convoy engaged. More artillery. Yeah, the less apt troops were put down here against the Austro-Hungarians, but I mean they are stacking the lines up. Oh, and there was one up there actually. So we're doing what we can. Down here, yep. We're doing what we can to there we go. Getting some casualty statistics in there now. I completely honestly forgot that I had turned those off. Ooh, and we could do some building. I completely forgot that we had turned those off. So they weren't on there for a while, but again, I'm kind of treating this as a little more casual-like, so I'm not terribly concerned about things like that. Well, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 more divisions coming up here. Right now, we don't have a lot to work with in terms of construction. If you wanted planes, they would just be scouts. Could throw some planes on there, though, if we wanted to. Why don't we start some planes? If I did anything in here, it would probably just be submarines, maybe. We don't need any trim. Nobody's sinking any of our ships, so we're fine on that. So we'll just put some planes on there. Let's actually scoot into technology here and get like single-engine aircraft development and light bomb development going so that we can build some planes. Armored car brigade. Let's put that up to the top too. Okay. Oh, excuse me. I hope I remember to edit that out. Like, 9 times out of 10, I remember to edit out sneezes and coughs and me talking off screen. Oh, I don't know what that is. Tickling my throat there. Talking off screen and things like that. Occasionally, I forget. It's way down here. But it's going to make these guys much, much stronger units to deal with. I mean, we're sinking a few ships here and there, helping out, helping the cause. Artillery, full divisions, airstrip. So, I think things have pretty much devolved into our static lines now. Hello, friends. Ooh, 4 divisions. Well, these guys don't have any arty, it looks like. That's unfortunate. And I don't think I can upgrade them where they are. But we'll see if we can hold out here. We'll send in some reinforcements. Hopefully he'll hold long enough. No, he won't. That's Ottoman and Bulgarian troops? Is that what that is? Yeah. Interesting. There's always more defensible positions we can fall back to if we need to. Like, there's lots of mountains around here, right? Well, if we can click on the right button. Well, that's a mountain province, that's a mountain province, so we'll try to hold those. That'll be the easiest place to push through right there. Because it's hills. Fortunately, they just ripped right through us, didn't they? It's 4-1 there, so it's not surprising. Yup. They just plowed right on through, didn't they? So, let's, hills, mountain. Let's do this. Just abandon that province. See what happens. I mean, if they really start getting through here, I would hope my allies would help me. They're my puppets. You know, they each have 3 divisions. Well, there's 3 here and 3 here doing nothing. Are those not divisions? Those are just brigades, I think. 3 infantry brigades, regiments, whatever you want to call them. These guys aren't going to be done anytime soon. So, mass assault advances. Looks like that was the only special forces. Engineers, guards. Don't have any marines or mountains. Wow, when you can speed 5 when you're in an active war. Unrestricted submarine warfare. Good luck with that, guys. Okay. This is interesting. There are French units pouring through Italy right now. Bulgaria joined the Central Powers. And Italy joined the Entente. So they gotta redeploy. Let's watch and see what's going on down here. And when these French forces hit the line here, I mean, this was a pretty static area. This is terrible terrain to try to move through. So it was mostly just suicidal assaults in real life. Let's see what actually happens in the game, though. The Entente powers are trying to pour into southern Austria-Hungary. let's take our guards, and what we're going to do is kind of divvy these guys up here. Love to try to take a little bit of land back. Right in here. But I'm a little worried about that at the moment. So far, basically nothing's happened. Right here I'm talking about. The modifiers have been enough. I mean, there's forts and there's mountains. That's hard to get through. Mobile offensive, central planning, infantry support weapons. Everything's away. Nothing terribly interesting is coming up soon. Alright, they attacked me here. That's very interesting because I was planning on attacking them right there. So let's... What is our... Oh, we don't have a stacking penalty. Let's let them wear themselves out against our lines. German blueprint stolen. Some naval stuff, nothing of importance. Looks like the Ottomans were pretty set on just taking that one province. Oh, they're wearing through my garrison unit, guys. People who I purposely neglected. Stormtroopers are out. Yep, they're just about out of this. Yep, there we go. We lost 2,000 men, they lost 5,000. Just a cavalry assault. We won. There's no way. We're never going to be able to hold that, I don't think. They'll counterattack from 2 directions, 3 directions maybe. Yeah, that'll probably be what happens there. Let's just, for poops and giggles, why don't we do some guards, just because we can. Let's say we wanted 2 more divisions of guards. Wow, those are expensive to build. Just because we can. And just like in whoa! That's a heck of a navy. That's mostly old ships. No, there was like a 9 stack of new ones in there too. German troops have moved down here to help. This is good for me because it means that they finally have another front to worry about. Part of the problem that I had was that they had extra troops to put on the border because they didn't have to worry about the Balkans. All right, so they're attacking here again. Oh, with 1 division. Not concerning. You guys have any idea how excited for Hearts of Iron 4 I am? This game just doesn't lend itself very well to any sort of differential tactics. The AI just can't handle tactical decision-making for the most part of anything outside of the norm. The bombardment here is making a big difference. Move the garrisons up too. You can move over here. It's a very small counterattack. A lot of troops stationed in here now. Stormtroopers attacked and were repulsed. We're being attacked here again by the second Stormtroopers, my old foes. They're repulsed with heavy casualties. Well, 700 of them are dead. Say heavy casualties, 700 is really not that heavy. First Corps? Where's that? It's down here, I guess. It's about a custom one. So we took Memel, which is actually German land. Well, East Prussian land. Or in World War II, Lithuanian? Lithuanian, I believe. And we're managing to hold out. Battle of Memel 1. Now, taking this province would be great. Again, pushing this stuff down to the bank of the river would be ideal for me. Just absolutely ideal, because it would really strengthen our defensive positions. So they've been launching themselves again in these big attacks. So what we're going to do is launch our own attacks here. Because, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. They only got one full division here. And he's gone. Alright, so what do... Oh, we got another division coming in. He's almost there. Good. So it's 3 on 3. Let's launch a counterattack with a cavalry corps. Right here. That'll distract him. Whoa! We drove them off. Okay. Okay, I didn't anticipate that. So let's take the other cavalry and move them there. And there. Okay, now we need to capitalize on this. Cavalry, please. Help out right there. Because if I could capitalize on this situation, push them back to a more defensible position, I would be extremely happy with that. Alright, do we have anybody else moving into this province? We do. We have lots more moving in. The cavalry made it in there first. Oh, that's real good. That shortens up my lines. That allows me to stack more troops in there than we had before. Not much going on over here. I like how Italy joining the Entente powers was very quiet. Just kind of happened. So they're attacking here, I believe. Where's the comp? Yeah, this one. They'll blow through my cavalry. We have lost the battle. What? Why did we lose that battle? All these people were in that's not anything about this game I will ever fully understand. When units that are in full organization retreat. Because that messes up my lines. Garrisons. Messes up my lines. Did our airport build? It did. Where's my bomber? Here he is. There we are. Huzzah. And let's just do this. I mean, he basically should never lose organization, right? He barely loses. No, he gains it faster than he loses it. Alright, what we need to do here is we have one good infantry division there. We have one good infantry. Hopefully 2 will be able to overcome here. Nope, there's 3 German divisions in there, which means we need to really force that in. That's a spot I really want to make sure we take. The cavalry will have to turn around this way. Flank. The bombers are attacking right here. And hopefully they're going to make a difference. Again, let's... How do we want to do this? Well, if we could open up the frontage a little bit, that would make it more difficult for them. Yeah, that'll do the trick. As long as you guys can defend Memel, I'm happy. Alright, we won this one. They're pouring men into this gap right here, which I don't like. But now... we lost here, which means we must have run out of organization. We did. Alright, let's take a peek. Nothing's happening. Just go over there to see what's going on. Absolutely nothing. Reinforcement, or upgrades are just about done. We have some scout planes, some guards, more artillery and infantry. I'm loving that we can actually build some damn units now. And we are going to end this episode right here. If you have enjoyed it, just drop me a like. Leave me those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.